everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today is Friday and I am walking in Soho. I've got a coffee because I just had a little coffee meetup with a photographer. Her name is Karia and she is super nice. I've put the photo squirrel on the back burner for a little while now, but I want to figure out how I can expand it a little bit and kind of get back into it, and she's obviously really successful, and so just wanted to kind of pick her brain a bit, and she was just so kind and so willing to help, so I'm really grateful to her. We just went to a Demi coffee and tea and it was great. I need to head back and finish doing work because it is Friday, but I'm going to quickly pick up my dry cleaning on my way home, and then yeah, it's Friday, so just work, and then dinner later tonight.
Not used to this. I don't know how to act, don't know how to adapt to this situation. Not used to this, no I'm not, but better let myself give in to love, believe in us no matter what it does to my heart.
Alright, back again. I'm making my salad. I've been making this salad all week, and I wanted to quickly show it to you because I feel like this is a really good salad recipe. There's lots of flavor, it's healthy, it's delicious, and it's easy. Right now, in my bowl, I'm starting to make the dressing first because it just saves on dishes and you just mix it in here. So I've got some olive oil, lime, and some sea salt, and then I'm about to put in some honey. Just squeezing this in, and then mix it all together, and it's like a really delicious dressing. It's very fresh tasting because of the lime, but it's also salty and sweet because of the sea salt and the honey. Oh, it's so good. Alright, next I chopped up some tomato and some cucumber, and always when I do that I crack some sea salt on the top with tomatoes and cucumbers, which I think just kind of brings out the flavor a bit more. Next I am adding in some radish just for a crunch. And then for my lettuce, I have this one. It is a crispy kale slaw, and I like it because you can see that everything is really finely chopped and it's got a mixture of multiple things in here. We've got kale, we've got cabbage, like red cabbage, carrots, and everything is really hearty and chopped really fine. So I try not to go too overboard. I don't like it when there's too much lettuce in a salad. But I like this mix because it's a lot of things in one. It's finely chopped and it's all like crunchy. And then whenever I put my lettuce in, I then go in with fresh herbs to add more flavor. If you've got like cilantro, parsley, basil, anything like that. I don't have those today, but I have some green onion, which I think also adds a lot of flavor, so I'm gonna chop some of this up and put it in. Next, we gotta add some type of cheese for that like creaminess texture. This is some crumbled feta cheese. And I try not to go too overboard with this. Just a little sprinkle. Okay, and then my secret weapon is Marcona almonds. These are fried almonds. They're so salty, delicious, and oh my god, they just add a crunch and like just this like delicious salty flavor to the salad. I just like, oh, they're so good. So that's everything. It's crunchy, flavorful, delicious, and the dressing is already in there on the bottom, so I just go ahead and mix all this together and then enjoy.
It was like if we were to waste these moments, the like poets to me. You getting into my brain. I feel emotionally drained. You getting into my brain. You getting into my
Hello again. So I had lunch. I kept working and then I shut down my laptop. What time is it? It's like 7 o'clock right now. And my plans for tonight are, first of all, Lyle and I are going to have dinner. So he booked us at 9 p.m. at the Mulberry, which is a new bar that's supposed to be pretty cool, and a lot of celebrities were at the launch of the bar, and like you've like seen celebrities there and stuff, and it's pretty cool and not very well known. And funny enough, it's actually right on the same block, like literally right next to like my old apartment. So my last apartment that I was in, my studio apartment, anyone that's been following me since before I lived here will know that I had this lovely studio apartment right in the heart of Nolita. It was on Mulberry Street between Prince and Spring. So there's a lot of cool things on that block, and if I was still living in that apartment, looking out my window, looking straight down, like right on across the street, is where the Mulberry is. That's where we're going tonight, and I just think that that is so cool. And so anyways, we're gonna go there. I thought that we were going there for dinner, but no, it's just a bar. So we're going at 9 p.m. You have to make a reservation for a bar, which I think is kind of crazy, but I passed it the other day, and it's sort of like down a basement looking thing. Like it's like you go kind of like go down the stairs. So hopefully that'll be cool. But before that, we do need to eat something, and I was like, Lyle, honestly, I just want pizza. Like I really don't need, like I don't have the energy to like cook a whole meal tonight, because like I was just making cookies before this, which I'll show you guys tomorrow, and you know, just the whole thing. So yeah, let's just go get pizza and then we'll go to the Mulberry. But I can't wear this because this is like a cool bar, and I was just looking up the tagged photos on Instagram of what other girls were wearing, and they're in like, you know, cool like leather jacket and like jeans and stuff, and like cool looking things. So needless to say, I need to pick a cool outfit that's not this, because this is like baby doll, like tailor working at her desk. So yeah. Also, by the way, I'm in here because Lyle is on a work call in the other room. So I was like, I'm gonna come in here and talk to you guys. But yeah, I've got my closet behind me, so I'm gonna look there, look on my garment rack, check all around, and hopefully find something cool to wear. For reference, these are like the vibes I'm talking about. So you've got like this girl in the cool white button-down top, which she's unbuttoned with like the leather pants. You've got these two girls in like the leather jackets and the jeans, and looks like she's wearing like black heels. Maybe this is a heels situation. Obviously my wardrobe, oh, I'm really zoomed in. Obviously my wardrobe is not cool, because my wardrobe mostly consists of, in the winter, sorry my battery died, but my wardrobe is mostly like pink and white sweaters in the winter, and then pink and white dresses for the summer. So I'm not really like a leather jackets and like leather pants kind of girl. But that doesn't mean that I can't find something in my wardrobe. I just need to work a little harder, or I just need to go shopping. I mean, it's too late for shopping, but this is an excuse for me to buy something for a scenario like this in the future. All right, so I've narrowed it down. I've got this dress, which is a green silk slip dress from Reformation that I've had for a while now. I've got this bash dress, which if I wear, I'll have to keep a like moto jacket on over it the whole night because this is too small for me. It shrunk in the wash, sadly, but it's a beautiful dress. Or I've got this shirt, which is a white button down from Salon that I just picked up from the dry cleaners today, that I could wear with a variety of skirts. So, for example, I have this one that I found at a vintage shop. It is called the brand, this is the brand. It's like a purpley plum kind of color with a slit in it. I would steam it, obviously, but it's a nice kind of silky, high quality fabric. I've got this skirt from H&M, which is pretty. It's like pink and silky, No slit. Not sure if it's a little too pink for tonight. Then I've got this black silk midi skirt, which is from Amazon actually. I haven't worn it yet. So that's an option. And then last option would be this skirt. This is a midi skirt that I got at a Reformation sample sale years ago, and it also has a slit, but I don't know if the florals are too daytime. And again, I would steam this obviously. Yeah, that's what it looks like, and then probably with a pair of like black heels. I really need to expand my like nighttime wardrobe. Alright, so this is the final look that I landed on. I decided to just go with the classic white button down. I tried to play around with my hair, but ended up just throwing it back in a ponytail with some pieces out in the front. These earrings, actually, I've been getting so much use out of. They're from Majuri. I've been wearing them a lot more than I thought that I would. They're a classic gold, thick but small hoop with a pearl on it. And then red lipstick. This is the like purple skirt with a slit. These are a pair of like black strappy heels, like sandals that I got in Paris the first time I went, and then my YSL bag, which I will close. But that's it, just gonna throw a jacket on and head out. Hello guys, good morning. It is the next morning now. It's Saturday morning, and the Mulberry last night was really nice. I think it is a really cool bar. It's not like, it wasn't too crowded. We actually found a seat and we were sitting most of the night, which was good. I thought that the drinks were really good too. Some of them were really interesting. Like there was one that was Guinness mixed with champagne. Which I ordered, but I didn't really like, so I ended up drinking Lyle's drink. But everything else that we ordered was really good. It was super loud in there though, so it's not the type of place that I would go if we're trying to have like a full-on conversation. But yeah, it was pretty cool vibes, and I think the outfit that I wore was perfect. It was a little bit more casual, so I kind of like rolled up my sleeves a bit. And yeah, it was cool. So anyways, so it's Saturday morning now. I just got changed, and Jess and Kendall are about to come over, and because they are coming over, I made some cookies. Let me flip you around. So I made some cookies. I started making these yesterday, and then, you know, like the dough has to sit in the fridge for like at least 4 hours. And then, you know, you gotta make the icing and everything. So this is the same recipe cookie that I made for Valentine's Day. I just used different cookie cutters and like different colors and stuff, but it's kind of like an Easter theme. So I think that's really cute. And then I got ran to Whole Foods this morning and got some veggies and dip and some fruit here too. And I think I have some San Pellegrinos and other drinks and stuff in the fridge, which I'll take out in a second. Also picked up some spring flowers. It's all the spring vibes this morning, and I can't wait to have the girls over. It's fun to kind of like host and have fun with it. Although I will say I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off this morning. Lyle definitely helped me with a lot of things. And yeah, although I'm trying with it to be like this whole spring vibe, it is raining and it's kind of gloomy out, which is sad. But it's nice that, you know, we'll be inside today. So yeah, oh, the reason why they're coming over is because we are planning for France. So they're bringing their laptops and we're going to find some hotels, maybe try to make some dinner reservations, just plan some stuff to do, because the only thing that we have booked right now is our flights. So yeah, we have a lot of planning to do. We're going both to Paris and the south of France. Lots of planning to do, but figured I'd make it fun, kind of like girly spring Easter vibe for the girls coming over. Okay, so the girls just left and we got a lot of progress made. We booked our hotels for Paris and for the south of France, and we also booked our flight from Paris to south of France and then south of France back to Paris so that we could make it back from our flight from Paris to New York. And yeah, I'm really excited about it, and I think that it went really well. It was really nice to have them over, and we definitely enjoyed the food. I sent them home with some cookies and fruit, and yeah, so I think we're gonna like do the same thing again where we all meet up and then we'll plan the rest of the stuff, like, you know, itinerary, like restaurants and sites and whatever else we're gonna see in Paris, and then do the same for south of France. So yeah, it should be really fun. But I just changed my top and I just touched up my makeup a little bit because I'm going to go meet Lyle. Lyle right now is at a friend's birthday and he just texted me like, oh, come over. So I'm going to hop in a quick Uber, head up to Brooklyn and meet them. Yeah, it'll be nice. So just going to get my rain jacket and my umbrella, I guess, because it is like so rainy and gross outside. And that's the plan. It is the next day now. The last time I left you, I was on my way to Brooklyn and it was a really rainy day, and now it's Sunday morning and it is super bright and sunny outside. So I just threw my jacket on and I'm on my way outside. I want to just go to the gym real quick, walk on the treadmill, or you know, walk on my incline, do that whole thing. And I just want to spend some time outside because it's actually sunny out and it just looks like a lovely day. So, but Brooklyn was fun. I can't even tell you the names of the places that we went. The second one was nice because it was like upstairs in a greenhouse, and it was unlike most bars, which are very like dark and dingy, or just like at nighttime. This place was greenhouse, so it was super bright inside and they had plants. Most of them were fake plants though. But anyways, it had a much more light and airy vibe. I only had one drink, so nothing like crazy. I really do not like drinking during the day. So yeah, we did that. And then afterwards for dinner, since we were just in Brooklyn already, Lyle and I just found a place for dinner. So we ate dinner in Brooklyn. We went to a place that had Chinese food and it was pretty good. We got like a shrimp fried rice. We got chicken and broccoli and some like cold noodles and jasmine tea because I was so cold. I was like, oh, I just need a warm tea to warm me up. So we got a pot of that. I'm not a big tea drinker, but I like jasmine tea because it to me it doesn't taste very tea-like. Like it doesn't have that like kind of bitter tea taste. It's just very good, I like it very much. So yeah, we did that, and then this morning I've had a very slow morning so far. It's noon right now and I haven't done a single thing. It's been lovely. I'm the type of person that like has to always be doing something, whether it's like, if it's not for my job, then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be doing something, you know, like that I could post on my Instagram, or I need to make this, you know, thing. I need to study my French, I need to read this book, you know. I'm always trying to do things to just like better myself, but this morning I was like, I'm gonna sit on the couch and I'm gonna watch Bridgerton in my pajamas. And in New York, I feel like especially that sometimes feels so unheard of because everybody is always go, 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 everyone's out and about, you know, it's a very busy city. And although I'm sure that, you know, I have friends and stuff that do that, but we don't really talk about, you know, just sitting on the couch in our pajamas on a Sunday morning. You know, that's the type of thing that I would do growing up out in the woods and at my, you know, family's house. So yeah, I enjoyed that. But I put a jacket on. I'm wearing workout clothes under this. I've got like leggings on, and I'm going to head to the gym. I just want to feel good, get my heart rate going, maybe do some stretching, and then I might take a book and see if I can sit out in the garden that's on the Elizabeth Street garden. And, you know, if I could find a place to sit, it depends. It might be busy today since it's obviously sunny out. But that's the plan, so I'm gonna go do that. But hopefully you can see I just got back from the gym, took a shower, and now I'm about to head back outside again. But I wanted to show you my outfit real quick because I feel like in times like this where it's a transitional period between two seasons where it's not totally warm enough yet to just be wearing a dress with short sleeves, and it's not cold enough to be like too bundled up, you have to like find those in between outfits, and sometimes I feel like that can be the most difficult. So I wanted to show you how I'm combating that, which is pairing a spring dress with a springly colored sweater over it. So these are two pieces that I got from Another Stories that I've showed on previous vlogs, but this is a dress that I've just put the sweater over, so you guys have seen this. This is like a cute little spring dress from Another Stories. And then since it would be too cold to just wear it on its own, I put a little sweater over it, and if, say, I was out and about and I did get too hot, I could easily take the sweater off and then I have the dress on underneath. So yeah, it's no big deal, but I love this. And then I will still wear a coat over it. So we're finally in trench coat season. This one, I've posted a lot on my Instagram this week, and I've gotten some questions about it. It's from Sam Edelman, and I love it. It's like a short trench coat. I have a long trench coat too, but I like this one since it's short and it has the tortoiseshell buttons on it and the collar, and it has a little bit of a striped detail on it too under the collar and on the strap. So it's the perfect piece to just complete this whole look. And then for shoes, there's so many possibilities that could be worn with this. Since it's I'm just going outside, a casual day, I'm going to be walking a lot right now, I think I'm just going to put on a pair of white sneakers with this. I am not opposed to white sneakers with a dress. I actually really like that look. I think flats be cute too, but I don't know, since it's just a casual Sunday, I'm going to put on some sneakers just to like dress down the fact that I'm wearing a dress as well and just make it kind of more of like a cool, casual, but cute and sunny weekend look. I'm back now. I'm here on my couch. I went to my hair appointment. So circling back to my last vlog when I was talking about my hair appointment, and I wasn't so happy when I left last time. But I went back and it's pretty dark out right now. The sun is down, so I have like lamps on so you can't see the true like daylight color. But it is lighter and I'm happy, and overall just was really thankful to the salon for taking me back, and they were so nice about it. I was like worried about going back in there after the way things ended when I left the last time, but they were so just like kind and accommodating, and I really appreciated that. So yeah, I feel like you guys would be happy to know that, because so many sweet, just like kind messages on my last video, and I feel like this is a common, like a shared experience that I think a lot of us have had based on your comments, because I just read so many stories about like similar experiences at the salon where you have, you know, difficult time speaking up, or something awkward happens, or you just don't like how your hair looks. And so so yeah, I'm glad that we could all bond over that. But yeah, I went back and I'm much happier, so really thankful to them for that. What else did I need to say? Let's see. Oh, and then afterwards I went and before that I went to the Elizabeth Street Garden, which was so crowded. Usually when I go there it's basically empty, and I'm like, oh, this is such a nice little oasis. It's like, feels like nobody really knows about it, and it's like a quiet yet serene kind of calm place to go. But on a Saturday, on like the first sunny kind of Saturday, it was really like there was a lot of people there. But thankfully I found a seat to sit at right away. I happened to be walking by as somebody was leaving, and so I did find a seat. But yeah, it was nice. I was reading my book. The book that I'm reading is called Anna, like Anna Wintour. It's a biography of her life and everything leading up to her being the editor-in-chief of Vogue. So I found it very interesting, especially as someone who's trying to understand more about fashion. So that was cool. And then afterwards I went into Mango really quick. I stopped in on my way back and I tried on a couple things. So first was a trench coat, and if you saw me wearing this trench coat today, my trench coat I was talking about earlier from Sam Edelman, that trench coat was a really good dupe for this one. Actually, I liked the Mango one better than this one because it's longer. So this one is a short length of a trench coat, but this one came about just below the knee, and I liked the buttons. They were also like a tortoiseshell button. It had the same sort of like flap kind of thing in the back, and I just liked the way that it overall looked. I felt like it was a really good spring staple. So if you don't have a trench coat yet, I would highly recommend this one. It's only $130 for a trench coat, but like trench coats can obviously be a lot more, so I feel like it's a good price. If I didn't already own this one, I would have bought that one. But it just didn't make sense for me to buy a new one if I've already got one. So I really liked that. And then, you guys would laugh, I tried on a leather jacket just because of when I was trying to look for an outfit for Friday night, you know, going to the Mulberry and a situation like that. I really felt like my closet was limited for that sort of a situation. And so I thought, like, I've never been like a leather jacket type person. Obviously I have my like brown faux suede moto jacket, but you know, that seems, because of the light brown color, it's more of a daytime, and I'm not really, you guys know I like never really wear any black except for certain scenarios, but I felt like something like that would be good for a Friday night out. I didn't like it though. It was too oversized on the sleeves. It was just really baggy. I could have sized down, but I just felt like overall the cut wasn't right. And in the back, it was sort of like protruding out. It just looked like it didn't fit. So although it was cute, I didn't end up getting it. And then I tried on another pair of pants. They were kind of a little bit like a cropped wide leg with a tie at the waist and high-waisted. They were really cute. And then a cardigan that was like a knitted but like very kind of like holes in it, so you'd have to wear a tank top underneath. And I thought that that combination was really cute. I just didn't love the cardigan. I felt like it was so boxy that it made me look bigger than I actually am, so I didn't go for that. And then I don't know, just something with the pants, I just felt like I didn't need them, but I felt like that would be a cute spring combo. so that's that. And then I came back. Lionel and I just ate dinner. We had some leftovers from last night, plus a couple things that he picked up today. So yeah, it was just like a really easy dinner. We like just heated up in the microwave for 2 minutes and then we were good. So that's good that we didn't have to like do all that work. And then on my way back up, I got a package delivered. So this is from ASOS. There should be 4 dresses in here. And although it is dark outside, and it's like kind of nighttime now, usually I'd like to try stuff on in the daytime to get like a better feel for how it looks. I can't wait. I'm like too excited. So I'm just gonna open this up now and try everything on real quick. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 dresses. All right, this is the first dress, and I think that it's really cute. I was on the fence about it mostly because of this little front thing, which seems very like Little House on the Prairie type vibes, but also it's open right underneath it, so it's kind of like, you know, Little House, but also like your midriff is there. And it's a longer length, so I feel like for these transitional days, like I was saying earlier today, where it's still kind of cold, but it's not like too cold, you know, this being long sleeves and a longer length is like a great like transition into spring dress. And I feel like this would be really cute for Easter too, if you had any Easter plans. I don't know, I'm not 100% convinced because of the fact that it is so voluminous with the sleeves and it's so voluminous in the front. So I don't know, but what do you guys think? Do you like this? Keep or return? Here is so that you can see the whole length. It's pretty long. This is the next dress. I think this is a little bit more sophisticated since it's a button up, it's got the collar, and it's got the long sleeves. So I feel like, you know, it's a little bit more work appropriate type vibes than a lot of my other dresses. It is a little short though, although it's longer than my fingertips. So it's not like super short, but it's also not like a long length either. So I don't know actually if I would wear something like this to work, but for more of those kind of smart occasions. It's here's a close-up. The fabric it's not a super cheap fabric, but it's clearly not like a good fabric either. It's not like too cheap to the point where I think I wouldn't wear it, but just keeping in mind that it's not like a super high quality piece of, you know, material for a dress either. Okay, this dress I don't actually hate. I'm deciding if it looks like it fits okay in the top. It's very sort of voluminous, you know, all around the whole skirt of the dress. This is only $32, so this is a really cheap one. I like that it has the thicker straps and like the square neckline. So if you have the same body type as me of like bigger bust and wider shoulders, like inverted triangle, this is a good sort of shape for the top half. And it kind of comes to like a point at certain parts, and then the skirt kind of goes down from there. It's like an A-line shape, and it's definitely a mini dress. Longer than my fingertips though. But yeah, here's like the full length. I think it's cute. I like it, especially for only $32. I feel like I could see myself throwing this over a bathing suit for the French Riviera this summer. Alright, and then the last one is this one. This is a bit more fitted, so I don't know how I feel 100%, but it might be a little bit too small in the top. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure. It does look a little bit small, like on the sides here, but it is nice that it's fitted for once. I guess I should have a variety of dress shapes, but I just don't know if it 100% flatters me. I think this one was also really pretty cheap too. Let's see. I don't know. This was on sale for $55. So it's not like as cheap as the other one, but it's not super expensive either. Really, really cheap quality though, just being honest. Alright, so that's it. I'm excited about that dress haul. I'm excited to have new dresses for the summertime. Summer and springtime. Last thing I wanted to mention too is I remembered as I was trying those dresses on, the last thing I wanted to tell you about the hair stuff, which was that I got some comments asking about what happened to the other girl that I was going to, who was Jasmine. And she still is around. She's great. I still really highly recommend her. She's super talented and like really good at taking care of you and, you know, doing your hair exactly how you want it. What happened was, so she had like moved away. So she had, you know, texted me and all of her other clients and said, like, hey, I'm moving away, like far, far away, like states away. And so I was like, okay, I don't know where I'm gonna go for my hair. So I let it go for a really long time. Like, you know, my roots are growing out. Like, I really need to do a hair appointment. And then my friend Liz, who used to work at like the front desk of a hair salon in Missouri, told me that she had heard of the salon that I am going to now. And she said that it was good. They did like training stuff and I should try it out. So I was like, okay, you know, I need to find somebody new now. And so I booked an appointment with him. And then a couple, like, you know, maybe like a week before I was supposed to have my appointment with him, I got a text from her that she's actually back. And I was like, oh, that's great. So I tried to make an appointment with her now that she was back, but she was totally booked and I couldn't get one for like another weeks. So at this point my hair is like really grown out and I'm like, oh, I can't let it go another couple weeks. Like, I think I had an event coming up. I think it was that we were going to like a wedding the following week or something. There was like a big event where I didn't want to have like super grown out hair. So I went to the guy that I went to today, Eddie, and actually he did this thing called like a base break, and he did all these things to my hair that actually no one had ever done before. And actually, I was like, oh, okay, this is really good. And then I guess like from there he kind of like booked my next appointment, and then it was a whole thing. And then I was kind of torn, like, you know, I don't know what to do now that Jasmine's back. But I think ultimately, because my hair is just like super fine and like really, really fragile, I was like, I just have to do, you know, whatever is best for my hair, like whatever is going to look the best. I try to be as loyal as possible, but yeah, I don't know, I had to make a choice, and so I decided to stay. And then it was really good up until last weekend when I wasn't so happy. And so, you know, it's hard to find a really, really good person. I think that both of them, though, both Eddie and Jasmine, are super talented. But yeah, that's the answer to that. I think I've mentioned that on a couple comments, but I still have gotten questions, so I just wanted to answer that. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, it's it's Sunday night, so there's nothing else going on. I'm pretty much just going to probably like clean up, do my skincare routine, and go to bed. And then tomorrow is Monday, so it's the start of a new work week. But yeah, all good things. So I really appreciate you guys watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe for more videos, and check out the Fashion Squirrel as well over on Instagram. And hopefully I will see you guys next time. Okay.